Welcome back to the 2010 Baseball Preseason Show. We're live at Shenanigan's Irish Pub, having a good time and getting set up for the 2010 season. Pfeiffer comes into town this weekend, opening season for the 2010 Baseball Saints. Right now, we're going to interview some of the players. Let's start off with the sophomore, Jordan Erishman. He's the third baseman. Give it up for Jordan, everybody. And Jordan, thanks for joining us here tonight. We're excited to have you on. And, you know, last year as a freshman, you finished the season third on the team in batting average, third in home run, and tied for first in stolen bases. How do you take that to the next level here in 2010?
Well, I mean, I got a lot of great hitters around me, so I'm just going to let them do what they can do, and I'll just try and do my part. Just knock some guys in, get knocked in, all that stuff.
And, you know, Jordan, I hate to have to put you on the spot here. I know it wasn't on our question list here, but what is it like playing for Coach Cantrell, the good and the bad? Give us something here that maybe we can use. He might be able to hold against you. What you got on Coach Cantrell?
It's awesome. I like playing for him a lot. He understands the game real well. He's got good expectations, but he knows when to lay it down. So, I mean, I got no complaints.
Great coach to play for, and Tom Cantrell. And, you know, a lot of people see Jordan Erishman, the third baseman, Jordan Erishman, the great ball player. But you got to understand, everyone's got to understand, you're just a sophomore. What has it been like, the transition from high school to college?
It's a lot longer season. So, you know, you got to get a little bit more physically prepared for it. It's also a lot more mentally draining. It's, like I said, it's like 50 games. It's like double what you played in high school. So, you know, just gotta go with it. If you hit a wall, you just gotta keep pushing, and then hopefully it'll end up good.
So what exactly coming into college from playing high school? You talk about the actual baseball side of it. How about the academics and outside of baseball, the transition into college? How has it been treating you?
It's been good. We got a great faculty here. They work with us a lot, so you know, there's never really any big issues with them. You just got to do your work on time.
What goals have you set for yourself and for the team here in 2010?
Individual goals, just try and help out the team any way possible. You know, we want to try and get a little bit further than we got last year. Maybe win the conference in the season. That way we don't have to rely on the conference tournament. But you know, our end goal is to win that national championship. So we're going to be pushing for it.
You know, coming out of Brookwood High School, you had to have had a lot of other teams looking at you, a lot of other colleges. What sold you on North Georgia College and State?
I love the atmosphere up here. It looked like a great team. I love the coaches. Just wanted to get up here. They had a big winning mentality. That's what I liked about it.
Hey, you know, the last question I'm going to ask you here. Are there any rituals that you have or any teammates have, any superstitions that might be a little bit out of the ordinary? I know baseball players very superstitious. What about for you and for any of these other guys?
You know, if you're on a little bit of a hot streak, sometimes you gotta go without washing certain clothing. You know, that kind of stuff. I won't get into any details there, but other than that, I can't think of any other big rituals I do.
All right, Jordan, thanks for joining us here.
No problem.
Jordan Erishman, everybody, third baseman here for your 2010 Saints. Right now, we're going to bring on a few more players. Let's start with Chris Rearick. Chris, he's a senior from Berry College. Give it up for Chris, everybody. Chris, thanks for joining us. And are you having a good time tonight?
Yeah, lots of fun.
Getting ready for your senior season?
Yeah, I really am.
You know, this is your first and last season as a Saint. What brought you here from Berry?
Well, I just thought about transferring last year. I just really wanted to find another place where I could compete for a championship, and North Georgia was the place where I felt most comfortable coming.
For you, you played high school ball at Savannah Christian. You were a renaissance man, to say the least. Baseball, basketball, football. Of all these guys on your team, if you were to put together a football team right now, give me one or two players you got to have.
I would have to say I'd have to have Alex Simmons and probably, let's see, who's another one? Brad Hall, for sure.
Oh, why are you going to have it, just because of size?
Yeah, they're definitely huge, and they're very intimidating, so, you know, that's a big reason why I would choose them.
You know, opponents last year when you were at Berry, just 281 they hit against you in your junior season at Berry. What pitches can we expect to see from you this year?
Well, mostly just fastballs, curveballs, and I just developed a new slider, so hopefully that'll be an effective pitch this year.
Hey, you know, you're just coming in here from Berry College again. What are your first impressions here of North Georgia?
I love it. The players here are awesome, and the coaching staff's very personable. Players just they took me in, helped me out, and I love it.
Again, Tom Cantrell, we've been asking all these other players about him. What do you think about Coach? He's been fantastic to you, has he not?
Yeah, he's a little bit off the wall, but I like him a lot. He's a really fun guy to be around. I mean, I always have lots of fun when I'm around him. He always makes me smile.
All right, Chris, what's next for you after college?
Hopefully I can move on to the next level and maybe play some pro ball, but if I don't get a chance, then I guess I'll come back to school, finish up, and get my degree.
All right, what are you getting your degree in?
Finance.
All right, Chris Rearick, everybody. Give it up to him. He's one of the seniors on this year's team. Chris, a transfer from Berry College. Another transfer coming in next, Brandon Garcia. He's a senior. And look at him, he's dressed so sharp, too. It's good to have you on, Brandon. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Brandon comes to us here your second year, come from North Hall and Gordon College, so a local product.
Yes, sir.
First question, don't call me sir, come on now. What brought you to North Georgia here? Being a local product, is that something that you just always said North Georgia might be somewhere I want to try?
Absolutely. I think it was around my junior and senior year in high school, I started looking at North Georgia as an option. Out of high school. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go here right off the bat. Went to junior college, played for Coach Trash McClanahan at Gordon, had a few good years there, and thankfully Coach Tucker recruited me, and I'm here where I wanted to be since high school. It's a blessing. And
you definitely found success last year. You found yourself right in the starting rotation there last season. Yeah, I believe you got in for 9 games to start with. Could we expect to see much of the same this year with you in the starting rotation?
That's up to Coach Cantrell. Right now I'm coming out of the pen. But I had an awful year last year, so I have to work my way back. But over the fall and through the inter squads, so far in the spring, I've been doing well, so we'll see what happens.
You've only been here, again, this is just going into your second year, but what has been some of your favorite memories of North Georgia so far?
Just the guys I play with every day. Going down to practice, we practice for a while, 3 or 4 hours a day. It's a blessing to be around all of them, all the coaches. That's what I'll take away from my experience here.
A lot of road trips over last year and coming into this year as well. What are some of your favorite road trips from last year? Or looking at the schedule this year, which ones are you looking forward to?
Looking forward to going down, hopefully, at the end of the year we go down to Aiken. I think we went to Aiken last year 3 times. We played Augusta, Aiken, and for the tournament. There's a place down there, Wings Place. It's pretty good. It's good to eat. So I always enjoy that one the best. Just any road trip's good for us. It's a chance to get out of Dahlonega. A little mini vacation while winning some games. It's always fun.
So Brandon Garcia, the wingman, what kind of wings do you like?
Well, every Wednesday, me and Jesse Coxwell and a couple other guys will come down here. We usually 35-cent wings. Usually get the 30 wings special sauce, which is a mix between mild and ranch.
So there you go, Shenanigans. That one's for free. What's next for Brandon Garcia after college?
Well, I plan on staying here and finishing my bachelor's in physical education and getting my master's in physical education.
All right, Brandon Garcia, thanks for joining us, and best of luck to you this season. That's going to about do it for us here on the 2010 Baseball Preseason Show. We've had a lot of fun here at Shenanigans. This weekend, it's Pfeiffer. They come into town at Bob Stein Stadium. Come out and have some fun with all these guys over here. I know that they're going to have a good time out there playing ball. Should have a heck of a season, too. Be sure to check them out on saintsports.com, as well as several home games and some road packages for you as well. I'm Rusty Brown for head coach Tom Cantrell. Signing off. So long, everybody. We've had fun. It's been the 2010 Saints Baseball Preseason Show. The Saints 2010 Baseball Preseason Show is brought to you by Shenanigans Irish Pub, located in downtown Dahlonega.